but she looks in my eyes and makes me realize when she says, "Don't worry, baby, everything will turn out alright."
Hey, it's Nate with another piano tutorial. Today I'm doing Don't Worry Baby by the Beach Boys. I've been obsessed with the song lately because the melody. The Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, the melody writing is so good. Anyways, it should be pretty easy to learn overall, though it's got this cool rhythmic feel I'm gonna talk you through. Let's jump in. Okay, so first things first, I recommend getting the chords and lyrics chart. I put a link down in the description. That'll help you follow along and see where the chords line up with the words. And let's start with the intro. Here's the chords for the intro. Let's start with the E major. We're gonna do it like that. For reference, this is middle C here. So we've got a G sharp. We can play that with our thumb. This is an inversion in the right hand. B with the second finger, and with our pinky, we'll play an E. And then I'm just doing an E bass note on this pretty low E down here with my pinky. And we're in 4/4 time, so each of these measures gets 4 counts. So that's gonna be E, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4. Now, for the A, we can keep our pinky here. We're gonna do a root position A major chord like this. So second finger is gonna hit this A bass note here, and we got A, C sharp, and E. So getting between those two chords can be pretty smooth. And then we've got this A over B. So that means the right hand's got an A again, but the left hand steps up to a B bass note. It's got this really cool kind of expecting sound to it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Before we move on to the verse, I'm gonna flesh out the rhythm here a little bit because the same rhythm's gonna be used for the rest of the song, and I'll just finish with a couple extra details. So first off, for the rhythm, we're gonna need to be counting an eighth note. So not just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but also the space in between the counts, the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And with both hands, we're gonna play on beat 1 and the and after 2. So like this, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. All the ands are there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and maybe just stick on the E chord for a minute. See if you can get a feel for that. Get a little bit of muscle memory for it. And then you can try switching to the A and 3, 4. And that's gonna be the feel we use for the whole song. 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3. I might take things a little further with the left hand. This is optional, but I'm gonna play on beat 4 as well. So like 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Also, final option here, there is a bass line that's doing a little bit more than just the roots. It sounds like this. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. So on the fourth beat of those measures where I have that extra hit with the left hand, I'm doing a B, a fifth up from where we were doing the E, and then also stretching up to the C sharp right before we land on the B over A. Final detail, the intro goes around this progression twice, and on the second time, I'm gonna bring my right hand up an octave to mimic the high chimey electric guitar coming in. So here's the whole intro with all the details. Well, it's been building up inside of me. So we are now in the verse. So here's the chords for the verse. As you can see, the first line, which you do twice, is really similar to the intro. I'm taking my right hand back down in the lowest octave. The only difference is instead of the A over a B, you just have an actual B major chord. So the thumb is gonna go to B again, but we're gonna do a B major chord like that. B, D sharp, and F sharp. Now the last line looks a little more intense, but it's really not very tricky. We've got the F sharp minor 7. So the left hand's gonna do an F sharp bass note, but to fill out the rest of that 7th chord, we can just have the right hand do the exact same thing it was doing for the A major chord, A, C sharp, and E, because we don't need to hear 2 F sharps in there. So just keep it simple. That's gonna also be the case for this G sharp minor 7. We're gonna do a G sharp bass note and then essentially just play that B major chord in the right hand, the B, D sharp, and F sharp. And then finally for the C sharp 7, so C sharp dominant 7, that's going to be like that. We've got C sharp with our thumb in the left hand, and then we'll do B, C sharp, and F there. So that is a transition from the G sharp minor 7. Our thumb can stay in the same place, and you just kind of take these 2 notes down like that. I'll probably use my 2nd finger there. Let me just play and sing through this whole first verse. And just to clarify, I am going to sing this whole song down an octave because I do not have that super high falsetto that Brian Wilson has. But don't let that confuse you. This is the original key from the Beach Boys recording. And if your voice can do it, you can totally sing it up in the higher octave.
Well, it's been building up inside of me for, oh, I don't know how long. I don't know why, but I keep thinking something's bound to go wrong. But she looks in my eyes and makes me realize when she says, so that would be going to the chorus. A couple other little things there. You'll notice I didn't play on the 4th beat with the left hand every time. I'm just kind of feeling it out and adding that rhythm when it feels natural. Also, I didn't do that whole bass line from the intro, doing the B to A and the C sharp. It's kind of a lot to think about while you're also singing, but it sounds good to throw a little bit of it in, or you could do the whole thing if you like. Okay, so let's do the chorus. Here's the chord progression for that. Starts on an F sharp major. You can finger it like this. Probably gonna use the 4th finger here. You could use the pinky. That feels more comfortable for me. F sharp, and then right hand can do, starting with the thumb, an A sharp, 2nd finger on C sharp, and then pinky on F sharp like that. Then the next chord is a G sharp minor 7, just like we did in the verse. And then the C7 we can do just like we did in the verse. Actually, like that fingering better for it. So that's when she says, don't worry, babe, don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out all right. Don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby. It's a little bit awkward because there's the background vocals that I really wish I had 2 voices and sing them kind of interweaving, but I'm going to do the best I can. I also just want to point out, we've changed keys here. In the verse, we were down in the key of E major. We're really feeling that E major chord as our home bass. And then after we go through this section, we kind of pivot on this C sharp 7 chord and we land and we establish this new sense of home on F sharp major. It's really cool. It's kind of unusual. And it's stuff like this that makes the Beach Boys music so satisfying. Anyway, you'll see there's this one kind of weird measure stuck at the bottom. After the 2nd time going to that C7, worry baby, we have this ooh. That's kind of the transition moment back to feeling E major. And that's just B sus4, so just like the B major chord, but we've got an E instead of the D sharp in the middle of it. And that's just for 2 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the whole chorus with the rhythm and everything. When she says, don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby, worry, baby. Ooh, I guess I should have. Then we are in the 2nd verse. Same thing as the 1st verse, just different words. After that, we've got another chorus, just like the 1st chorus, and then we've got an interlude. And you already know the interlude. It is the exact same as the intro.
The only difference is going to be I will probably just go straight to the high right hand rather than starting the right hand there and jumping up an octave. But same thing. Then we've got another verse and then the final chorus. Now, final chorus is a lot like the first chorus, but you go around an additional time singing, everything will turn out all right. Don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby. And then I'm probably just going to end on a final F sharp. The Beach Boys recording fades out. You can try to reproduce that on piano, but I find that tough, so I'm just going to kind of end on that F sharp, which is our sense of home in the chorus. So the song will sound kind of final, and then that's it. Okay, thank you for sticking with me. I'm going to do a full cover now so you can see how all these parts we just talked about fit together in the complete song. If you enjoyed this, you'll probably like some other videos on my channel, so subscribe, click the bell so you know when I put out more videos like this. Leave a comment, let me know if there are any songs you are dying to learn. All right, here's my version of Don't Worry Baby.
Well, it's been building up inside of me for, oh, I don't know how long. I don't know why, but I keep thinking something's bound to go wrong. But she looks in my eyes and makes me realize when she says, don't worry, baby, everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby. Ooh, I guess I should have kept my mouth shut when I started to brag about my car. But I can't back down now because I pushed the other guys too far. She makes me come alive and makes me wanna drive when she says, don't worry, baby, everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby, worry, baby. Ooh. She told me, baby, when you race today, just take along my love with you. And if you knew how much I love you, baby, nothing could go wrong with you. Oh, what she does to me when she makes love to me and she says, don't worry, baby, everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby, everything will turn out alright.